Fate Hollow Ataraxia. It's a piece of media that is definitely one of my favorite reads of the year, and its ending, well, it's my favorite in basically anything. Even though it's pretty much a novel, it gets visually enhanced by the visual aspect of it being, well, of course, a visual novel. It's a sequel to Fate Stay Night, which was originally a visual novel, and Hollow Ataraxia doesn't have an anime as well. I'm hoping it gets one though, but due to its structure, it would be much harder to make it into an anime like the other Fates. Personally, I love this a bit more than Fate Stay Night, even though it had like 3 amazing roots in it. But this one story that talks about humanity moving on and basically loving yourself is something I really loved reading through. Today I'll be talking about why exactly you should get into this, but of course you have to check out the Fates before that. You really don't have to check out the Fate visual novel first before reading this. Personally, I read Hollow Ataraxia after watching the Fate anime, but obviously you can if you want. Now, Hollow Ataraxia does a great job of shedding light on multiple themes in the story. It's crazy how one side is extremely serious and dramatic, and the other side is filled up with so many fun and entertaining moments. This structure is basically recontextualized by the end of the story due to something that gets revealed, and you're able to appreciate the fun moments even more afterwards. I love how these both fit well together, even whilst showing drastic tone differences. It kind of reminds me of Gintama's way of storytelling, but in Hollow Ataraxia, this is ongoing, while in Gintama, you'll have to wait like 20 to 30 episodes for another serious arc. So anyway, let me try and explain the structure in a well, non-spoilery way. Hollow Ataraxia is set many months after the 5th Holy Grail War's conclusion, which is basically the conclusion of the original Fate. After which route exactly, well, that's complicated, we won't talk about that. In the story, you will have a 4-day loop system. You'll be able to interact with as many Fate characters as you could think of, and in these events, there are fun slices of life moments that either add to their characters or just make us see them doing some normal and chill stuff instead of fighting in a battle royale. Moments that add to their characters would of course be exploring their lore and backstories. We get to learn more stuff about them and why they're what they are in the story of Fate. So when you go over Fate Stay Night again, you could really understand their motives much more. Examples would be Medea, who is caster, and Medusa, who is rider. We find out more of their past and present nature in general. My favorite would be Ku Cullen's backstory, who is Lancer, and not gonna lie, I just loved all the moments where we just go to the shore and just chill and talk to him while he's just fishing. It's a vibe, and Hollow Ataraxia has so many of these enjoyable moments in the novel. Every relevant person you've seen in Fate has these entertaining moments, and it's really nice to find out more about them and also see what was hidden about them in the past Fate series. You want Saber playing football? You got it. You want Archer and Gilgamesh having a fishing competition? You got that. You want Shinji's self-loathing and realizing he's a terrible person? Well, of course, you've got that as well. This is seriously filled with everything a Fate fan would have wanted as side stories in the original Fate. Now we have them all in a full story with amazing additions to them as well. The amazing additions are what I'm going to get into right now. So these additions are basically what's responsible for the 4-day loop system that I brought up before, the mysterious part of Hollow Ataraxia and the one that hit me the most in this story. So after getting to the 4th day, you mysteriously die. You just get killed by some mysterious entities. After that, you awaken on the 1st day once again. This doesn't mean you have to redo the scenes you've already read through, and every time you die, you get more and more closer to the truth of this 4-day system and why exactly you keep dying to these things. This aspect keeps Hollow Ataraxia fresh and interesting, giving you a mystery to uncover and find out if another Holy Grail War is approaching. Also, you're given another perspective in this story. You're pretty much playing as Shiro in the first perspective, and in the second one is some mysterious person that you've learned so much about. That person's name is Bezette Fraga McRemets, basically the main character of this novel and the one who moves the plot the most. She's a master and we don't know how exactly she came to be one, but as a master, she obviously has a servant. And well, that servant is the class of Avenger, Angra Manu. This character, man, this character right here. Once you go through the story, you'll find out how amazing he truly is. He's really something, and he by far outclasses everyone in Fate as my favorite character in the franchise. Well, obviously Shiro is a close second, of course. Knowing Bezette is a master and actually has a servant, you're entranced with the question, is there going to be another Holy Grail War? Well, I'll just have to leave that up to you to read. But what I can say right now is that you will see how completely different this is to the original Fate. Minusing the slice of life scenes, Holo Ataraxia is a story of Bizet regaining the missing pieces of her memory. At the start of the novel, she awakes in a fairly familiar mansion. She hears the clicks of a child's picture puzzle being used by a man that is in front of her sitting down. As she awakens, that same man calls her his master, and obviously Bizet is confused by this remark, and in her confused state, the man laughs at his ignorant master. She then walks up to the mirror and glances at her reflection. This is what shocks her mind and gives her a wake-up call, realizing her role of why she's here and what a master is. But upon realizing her role, she also realizes something else, something that is close to her, an ulterior motive. Even if she was sent to gain the Holy Grail, she was also looking for something else or someone else. There may have been someone that she wanted to meet more than getting her hands on the Holy Grail. This would follow into the main story of Holo Ataraxia, and in this main story, it's able to explore many themes that hit close to home. Themes such as if there's any value to humanity, moving on even if you have great burdens, and also learning to love yourself even if you haven't been able to in so many years. As this is a visual novel, you'll be able to see these themes be explored very well in the monologues and dialogues they are shown in. Conversations between both Angra and Bizet are literally the best moments where these ideas are brought up. They correspond so well with both of their characters, and their journey in this novel is so satisfying once these themes are concluded in the story. I swear, I'm asking you to please read this because, man, you will love the twist that comes by the end of the story. I think it really helps you understand why exactly the slice of life moments are important, and also makes you appreciate them so much more. Characters such as Angra and Bizet are concluded so amazingly well. The whole ending of this story surprised me, and I really never expected it to be my favorite ending of all time. It just does everything so well in the end. The character interactions, the themes, the dialogue, and emotionally well-crafted music is brought into the ending, which sends you off with a really good feeling. Literally just go finish the main Fate anime, visual novel, or whatever, and get on to Holo Ataraxia right now. It's an experience that you will never forget or regret. Top 10 potential for anyone that likes this story easily. So that's what I'm gonna end off for today. Hopefully you did enjoy. This was pretty much just a short video of me trying to get you onto some more greatness, because this novel probably only has like 6 fans. Looking forward for it to get 2 more fans, not gonna lie. But anyways, like always, subscribe if you haven't, hit the like button, turn on bell notifications, and follow my Twitter down below. It's been Endless Requiem, peace.